Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is July 11th, 2025. Today is July 11, 2025. Guys, quick one. I see a lot of videos on this Kush epidemic, the Kush crisis. Every day, the videos that we see, it's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And what you have to do today, that can relate this with this mentality of tell me something where they make I feel sweet. How that itself don't relate to the Kush day like today. We make Sierra Leoneans always feel sick and get for fend something we for make them feel sweet for forget them problems. They never for face them problems head on. Now you don't cause this Kush crisis now country like today. And they can discuss that and compare to other African countries there like a Kenya. How the Kenyan youth them. They're not about drugs nonsense. So they're standing up. I want to discuss them. But before I discuss them, I just want for again reiterate. First of all, Dr. Sumak Malo tell and thank you. The stance we take, the position we take, but enough is enough. At some point, we get a responsibility for bring them out. Nobody for oppress and suppress Dr. Samura Kamara. Nobody not for make Dr. Samura Kamara in hiding in Sierra Leone. And besides, nobody not for hold and captive, for even for travel outside of Sierra Leone, for they can build connections. So whatever is going on, the advisors already around them. Because we know Dr. Mike Kumari whereabouts, but I believe say they didn't host. And I don't believe say they on the other side. I believe say they didn't host. Well and sound, they deal with him wealth, they deal with him family. But in freedoms is very important. And I think it's time for all to pay attention to that day. Because if Dr. Mike Kumari forget the results where he wants back home local, it's time let himself step out of that country and try for can seek connections outside. Although it don't necessarily mean say if you come outside for seek connections, we live in a small global village there like today. We're talking about the fourth industrial revolution, the power of the internet and social media and connections with people. In Twitter alone by itself, it is not in a room. It send message where they touch across the world, they reverberate across buildings and structures and offices and doors across the world. So that is not a problem. But yes, physical presence just as much is as powerful as well. Because it's taking it not to just, social, abstract, connections, but the physical connections as well goes a long way. So, those are some of the things. But God bless Dr. Smack Mafowi. He's the only politician today in Sierra Leone, like I can say. After him, the only other person who they stand with up small and which make a give Alfred Peter Conte that space day, it is because of all those Alfred Peter Conte. Who that go after Alfred Peter Conte reach me? But because at the time we say the empire will not fit them. But they like the empire disgrace we know so they make a shame. A fight for them, stand up for them against a self-repeated content. No, not feature empire. I want them go, but no, I don't agree. You don't go feature them. They for go suffer. Let them go through convention. But they like today, they make a repeated content prove me wrong. No, so a shame para. So therefore, as a man, because being a man, when I know say yes, this particular thing where somebody stand up for. So God in this day, that be the right day. I see him, I come back. Because me a man, that make I support Alfred Peter Conte. And you will not ask for support Alfred Peter Conte. If you ask for you allow them big fool you. For tell you see Alfred Peter Conte can fetch Dr. Samar Kamara. Left man big fool. It left to you. Left to you if you want for fool. The executive delegate today will win election, we say no one time. Alfred Peter Conte gonna talk now say they go fetch them for una, for pull them. Una say they go fetch Samura Kamara. Ebo, the executive will fetch Samura Kamara. When they like today, we don't know how we deal with the ongoing political transition. The executive will win election. They say, I don't want her. We will go for the next election. Alfred Peter Conte, they go now for go challenge that executive. They allow take over the APC party. Una see unless somebody go full una. They tell una for say Alfred Peter Conte go fetch Samura Kamara. Una see them big fool. Una, hey God. Anyways, I know say majority of una don't get sense. Me not the kind of African waste time. I didn't talk anymore. So therefore, Alfred Peter Conte the only other person where I give small lane where I believe say he righteous because he don't stand with Unadi Salon people. I don't prove them for myself over the years. I don't see. Yeah. So everybody when they go behind Alfred Peter Conte a two-pronged approach. Alfred Peter Conte in there for make sure say we go take over the executive and the APC party. Because if Alfred Peter Conte on a zero fail, at the count the EJP and the APC people have been Sierra Leoneans them ready for the EJP party. And but champi, ça c'est champi. The full man get a yon, the men get a yon, the so get a yon, Lunka Limba Loco, all man get a yon for say you don't get sense. And me no say salon people don't get sense. So that is not a problem. But the fact is, where are we with the ongoing political transition? That question there, Dr. Mark Kumara, now you for make clear and bare. Let left for cover the international community. What's they go and tell in a corner? This is a democracy. This is a democracy. It's a democratic process. Nothing should be hidden in a democratic process. You know, for hide from the people. Yes, certain information you want to hide up. But no, we want for no side the ongoing political transition. What's in the stopper? What's in the problem? Let we the people come in and support them and get the strength we need for to get to fruition. I don't know to the effect for me first what effect with this electoral justice right now as it is. Now for let us smack my game presidency. Electoral justice battle now forever. As long as we are alive, that battle will go on forever. Even Dr. Swagman come back as president, the electoral justice battle will continue. But for right now, we are electoral justice battle. Now, how we go bring Dr. Samora Kamara for taking presidency where he win the election on June 24, 2023? If you affect any other effect, I don't know. But I hope it's not the same effect will affect. How and when Marabio they hand over to Dr. Samora Kamara? The ongoing political transition. Who side we dey? I want to know. And Sierra Leoneans want to know across the world. Who side we dey? Who side we dey? This is a marathon, we agree. But this marathon here is time bound. A quick cash box here with brother, Hot Milk they talk about. Time bound. Time itself is a principle. When somebody sit on a power in Sierra Leone, we don't say they get 5 years per term. They don't take 2 years. We don't be here. We're going to tripartite. We don't be here. They're going to agreement for national unity. We don't be here. Say December, at 2.5 years. Marabi don't clocker. Marabi is chairman of ECOWAS right now. He get for the day 1 year. Till next year by May, June. If he crop him, 3 years of illegally being president of Sierra Leone, I don't see them so. After that 3 years, 3 to 4 years now, they begin campaign. Una the senior na banner them, una begin senior them banner them, banner campaign, fake launching them, then launching them, fake launching them. 4 years to 5 years now na campaign and election. So usa with it. Ongoing political transition. I don't want to do something like we say, hey, well, if that guy say, okay, hey, una all see, I don't try, but they lie this is not good for work. If that one can say, fine, no problem. But all we say is, let us say, we say, hey, now so. Marabia for us supposed to hand over power to me April, Independence Day, not one. We be not set on a date for hand over power to me, not one. The international community they asked me for continue for wait because this is the other date we not set wait for hand over power to me. Let's allow people know how we did. It's a process. Now we get democracy. Democracy that the people get on. Now public interest. These are public issues. We people didn't go vote. We know they cook Marabio, we know they bake Marabio. We know they ask Marabio for nothing. No. You thief the election. The election was stolen. It was stolen. Like where that brother tell Cashbox. The election was stolen. The people didn't go vote. Where the people go vote? Now they vote now for count. When you count the people and vote, who that win the election and for be the president of the country? Not a few people that decide for we. As if they don't promote the soldier them, they promote the general, them. I go on a Twitter page now, I write on the day. I say, lie not sabi true. Now so some fat back there, we no say smell. Lie not sabi waiting at true. When lie they lie, and no say true day. No so. And I saw fat back, some fat and they popular the fat, and then no say smell. Because fat no sabi smell. You don't know. The fatty fat. So I say all this to say, Salon people, the fact of the matter remains, we as a people, so God in this day, we get a responsibility for protecting democracy. When we go vote, in the Constitution, Section 5, subsection 2, it makes it very clear. It says, through this Constitution, sovereignty belongs to the people. The government derives its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. Then general, all this man, they promote. If they know their responsibilities, they do the right thing by the people. Section 166, 1 and 2, talks about the fact that the military get a right for protect and safeguard the achievements of the people. When I go listen to lie, Lawrence Lima, I be talking, not true, not to lie, not to crime. That's true. When things are not going right, the achievements of the people is being disturbed, The military get a responsibility for stepping. And I make them guy there. We they watch them. The beautiful thing about social media, them picture and they, we they save them, we sabi them. Nobody no get for run away. Hey, Salon, it reached the point now. And let where power change. When I run consider Europe, America, we're going to find you guys. You're going to answer questions. What were you doing when you failed for perform your constitutional duty? When you get a country where election, the results now available, the military gets a responsibility for protect and safeguard the achievements of the people of that nation. Guys, I've been doing this. We've been doing this for 5 years. Educational purposes for the people for take action and step up. Dr. Samura Kamara, what do we want to know? Where are we? What did they stop this process here? We make Marabino hand over power to you. We make Marabino hand over your presidency to you. Now you win the election. 71% of the RRF forms proves that you get 57.15%. That 29% we left where? You know, easy. Marabino get all the votes and they for they can't pull you and pull you. No. It inside back the tripartite committee, the report. It did the result reconciliation forms where proof say 71% of the RRF forms should say now you get 57.15% of the vote. Therefore, Dr. Makma ask again, where are we with the ongoing political transition? Usai we there? We know the hopeful. And then they go sit exam and they pray to God no more say, and they pray. If I not study for that exam and they pass, where are we with the ongoing political transition? We have faith, we have belief. But however, these are practical situations. The election was stolen. You don't patient, we don't bear. 2 years don't go. This man, for so we consider rob 5 years now, it if the elections. Who say we day? Ongoing political transition. What's in the stopper? What's in the stopper, Dr. Suma Kamara? We the people deserve for no. What's in the stop this process? We make Marabio hand over power to EJ today. Like I talk to the Salon youth them. You know, Sierra Leonean youth them. And they sympathize with Una. Una will come up for go take drugs. But this has been the mentality because the reason why they take drugs, when they take these drugs, and when I share with them, they already use Kush. When I share this message with them, then they understand who's how they come up from. They are damaged goods. Some of them will not go ever able to get them back. They're going to die. No matter what we do. Their lives are gone. Their internal organs, they don't fry. Their kidney, their livers is over. It's not done for them. They're going to die. But for the one that will not begin the drug shit, Mama, Papa, and host, when I share with you, picking them. And I begin with the mama and papa they force. Because when I begin that mentality in that country, tell me something make her feel good. Salomon, the average Sierra Leonean, and now we effect for pull up on them. And I believe so don't pull up on them over the past 5 years. And more so within the past 2 years now. Because the last 5 years, they be different. Tell me something make me feel good. Tell me something make her feel nice. No can tell them what's in make their heart spoil. No! The fact does not care about your feelings. The fact is the fact that we have to stick to the facts. And it can't tell you to make you feel sweet. I'm going to tell you as it is. Then you go make an informed decision as a citizen of a nation. That is how youth in Kenya, they make informed decision. Then they stand up today and challenge the government. But Mama and Papa in Sierra Leone over the years, what they've been doing is, everybody, they walk away from the issues. They say, once I get outside, it's Labia. I saw this country today, and so, like God say. Not so God say. Now we left that mentality in Sierra Leone, saying, that's so God say. That's so God mark. People and they die. People and they die. Waiting to because a light's not there. Where now the first industrial revolution now the electricity. The first industrial revolution now electricity. Take today from 1800. Where Cashbox be calculator for me? Over 150 years later, we still not get electricity solved. We not solve the problem of electricity. The first industrial revolution. Now we're on the fourth industrial revolution, where we talk about the advent of social media that we are using very effectively for educate and sensitize with people. So that mentality of our people, if we're done, that's what God say, we remove all, Marabikam, it take advantage of with people. 1992, 1996, Ebo 2025 back so, and not be believe say 2025 so, Sierra Leone for Silom so, with the useless with the rubbish we. The co-brother out will talk the political class don't come together. They say, you know what, the people don't get sense. Now come together, like I want to see Abdul Kagbo, so I can talk about Abdul Kagbo. Then you go to a state house with Marabio. I don't discuss that nonsense there. The fact is, when Dr. Suma Kumara tell we where is the ongoing political transition, when Dr. Suma Kumara get in presidency, Abdul Kagbo is going to be a thing of never. Hey, but cool the people, they must see admire Biol, the pose with gold and all of this stuff. When Marabio is taken down, all these people come down. So I don't discuss those people. People they ask me why. I say, why are they going to discuss them little rats then? I don't discuss those. Now the big one, when I feel saying, when we take him down, we kick him out of the presidency because he lost the elections. Everybody go down with him. We get a responsibility now for make sure so we bring the stolen loot back. All within and thief, we bring them back. That is our responsibility. But let's focus on the youth. When you look at other countries in Kenya, now the youth and the lead, they protest them. They never wait for the leader there. Now the youth and they stand up. The Kenyan government, the soldier, then they kill them. Then they go to them body, then they river them. Then they kidnap them. Then they abduct them. But the youth them still resilient. Then stand up. Then take them position. They don't go up on drugs. So I know you say Kenya don't get drugs problem, but you not pass smack like I did in Sierra Leone because drugs are still all over the place. Tell they will get boleos in Sierra Leone, against bio, marabio and gal picking. It keep boleos. It in Sierra Leone. They be say get belly for us. So say don't born. I don't know if not born it or not born now. But we know say boleos, the most wanted drug lord, it in Sierra Leone under Marabio auspices. Marabio they protect them. Marabio they cover them. Hey, that chapter 1 restaurant all. If you don't take them, boleos the money inside the chapter 1 restaurant, that nightclub where Fasali Tarawali. When a guy want to this with diamond, all the guys now with a falla there, with watch the tail of the money. Then in the exports with precious minerals them. Then they make money, a few selected, and they enjoy the country money, whilst people they suffer. Instead of them create opportunities, factories in that country, and nightclubs, then they open for people them. Where one grand table, some table in that nightclub, it cost you $15,000 a night. When I go ask, $15,000. Where some man go born and so a born in Sierra Leone say die, now they make 24,000. Where cash box calculator for una. But Sierra Leone, the mentality is the youth them instead of them stand up for defend and protect democracy, they say, "La go take something to make I forget me problems. I don't get job, la go take Kush. And then for live good life, la go take Kush. No, you take the Kush, it will only last for a few minutes. It will only last for an hour. It will only last for a few hours. But you come back to your reality. So instead of you thinking about taking drugs for forget your problems, why don't you say, how are we going to solve this problem? Una the youth for come together and organize ourselves and say we are going to protest, we're going to ask for election results. Una not for wait. Una self na part of the civil society organizations that I country today. Una get a civic responsibility. Every Sierra Leonean individually gets a civic responsibility for stand up and defend democracy. That is your responsibility. That is your role. So in as much as I sympathize, we will brother don't take the drugs. No. At the end of the day, I know you're inside and go tie you foot tie you and they say take these drugs. And you go there willingly, you go begin take them. You say what you do? Because I don't know high school, I don't forget job, I don't forget work. So my problems and bokuna me head, I don't for take care of me picking them, my wife don't left me, I forgot take drugs. No. Yes, you go forget your problem for the moment when you take the drugs. But when the drugs left you, you come back to square one. You would never be able to solve that problem until you adjust the problem head on. The problem we'll get today, now is government where illegal, one, where in a power unconstitutionally against una will, two, where we say they never for provide for una what una deserve and need. Alpha can they go like say 70% of una employed, where we know say 75% of the population is not employed at all. Not employed at all. And even inside the 30, 25% were left, that's to themselves. And a few. You get the woman in back, then therefore they and prostitution. Instead of them stand up and hold themselves with dignity and say, we'll not sit down and allow this, they say, you know what's in order for do? Let man go sleep with different man them. So woman is sleep with 5-6 men a day just for make money. They don't call themselves prostitutes, but they are prostitutes. Because you get the one where they team up na line and net. You get the one them where they go office to office. You go to U building now, then they line up and they office them. Then they go and pass office to office, they sell them body, waiting to. They don't want for stand up for them to solve the problem, then decide for give away them dignity, give away them precious body. Some of the women there, them picking there, so God and the guy they want to sleep with them, not deserve for touch them. They don't even in class at a level. But instead of them stand up and perform their civic responsibilities to say we're going to protect and defend our country. Stand up like the youth in Kenya. Stand up like the youth them across, Ghana, Liberia, the youth and they stand up and they defend the democracy them. But no, not Australian. What you see, that just people them they run for go take drugs because they feel say where you go take the drugs, then you go forget all your problems. No, your problems comes right back at you. When I listen to this video,
businesses will not open in Nairobi. Responsible businessmen will not come to town. In cities and towns across the republic will be no activity. Billions will be lost. Some people will be hurt.
I'm not going. Don't touch me. Doctor, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not cooperating and I'm not going.
Like you in a context, the first voice over here, that Professor Lumumba, and he talk about Kenya, where they tell people where the youth and say they come up for protest. Because the youth and they organize them protest. Where they say they come up for protest. So if he doesn't give an explanation, say shops they're not going for open, business people not going for come to town, and people ain't going for get hurt, but the people ain't going for come out for stand up for their right. And then the other voice over here, a young lady, where they go for arrest in Kenya. Where say no they go. Because we're not Sierra Leone, we're not Sierra Leone, we're not protest. As they begin arrest people, we all run left from the company. Go arrest this one, we run left from. We go arrest this one, we run left from. This lady Tawa, they say, and then they come out, we listen to the conversation, and then interrupt her again. We listen to the youths of Kenya, where they talk. Instead of you go on the command, go take drugs, listen, stand up for protect your democracy, stand up for the problems the way you get, for them to solve and let the government fix them. If they're not for fix them, then get out today. It is your responsibility as young people of Sierra Leone to fix them. We listen to this.
On Monday, businesses will not open in Nairobi. Responsible businessmen will not come to town. In cities and towns across the Republic will be no activity. Billions will be lost. Some people will be hurt.
I'm not going. Madam. Don't touch me. Doctor, I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not cooperating and I'm not going.
What is your right?
Why are you arresting me?
Why do you protest?
Why? Give me a reason. I protest because you're killing us.
Who is killing you?
You police. You're killing us in our communities. Poor communities. Why do you want to arrest me? People power! People's power! People's power! When we lose our fear, they lose their power! When we lose our fear, they lose their power! When we lose our fear, when we lose our fear, no more killings! No more killings!
Still, we'd like to see them on the streets with us on Wednesday. Wednesday, come one, come all, bring a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend. It's going to be a big day. We are marching to take our petition to State House. So you better be there and you better be counted. As the revolutionary Gen Z movement, we are going to be present and we are going to lead the march to State House. So you better show up. Come, don't be afraid. Kukufa ni once, guys. Unaweza nyongwa na nyama ukufe. Mukuje.
Okay, also, my name is Koganda Collins. I just want to add that come one, come all. We've seen old folks here, that is our parents who are also here with us, and we encourage that on Wednesday. The march is not only for the Gen Zs, but the march is for everybody who wants a new Kenya. We, the older generation that we've seen here on church, most of them actually say that they will be there with us. As my colleague has said, that utakufa hata kama uko kwa nyumba. And the government proved on the last protest that we had that you don't need to be silent for you to be killed. Your silence can also make you be killed. So you're not guaranteed that when you're silent, you're safe in this country. Come, let's celebrate and let's submit our petition to the parliament on comrades who actually lost their lives. It's sad that they had to pay an ultimate price of life to save this nation, and it's a beginning of everything. On Wednesday we will finish what we started. Yes, thank you.
Have anything to say?
Yes, we were here at All Saints Cathedral listening to Mama Kennedy and the other mother of another fallen soldier. It's very painful listening to parents who 1 year down the line, the scars are still fresh, the wounds are still fresh, and they still can't actually make peace with the fact that they lost their sons. And so it is that pain that is driving us. It is the driving force. And that's why we are saying that 1 million plus march is not a joke. On 25th June, Wednesday, we are going to come out in huge numbers. We shall march to State House. And this is not a joke. That is the final destination. Last year, our goal was to go to National Assembly, to Parliament. We reached. This year, Our goal is to go to State House, the house on the hill. We shall get there. We shall get there. Any Kenyan who is not in Nairobi and will not make it to Nairobi, wherever you are, there's the closest State House. There's a State House in Mombasa, in Nakuru, in Kisumu. There's one in Machakos, I'm being told. There's also a state lodge in Sagana. All those state things, we are going to occupy all those spaces because we are exercising people power under Article 1 of the Constitution of Kenya. All sovereign power belongs to the people, and the people shall. The people shall what? Shall. So that is what we are going to exercise. No work, no traveling, no nothing. It's all legs walking to the streets to bring back sanity in Kenya. Fight for justice for all our fallen soldiers. Fight for compensation. Fight for good governance. Fight for affordable health for everybody. Fight for affordable education for all. Fight for reparation for the families that have lost their loved ones and those that have not been served with justice. Fight for our food security. Fight to end police brutality and extrajudicial killing. Fight for constitutionalism and rule of law. All right? We are fighting for all that. So if you feel attached to all that we've said, come out on Wednesday, the 25th of June. Let us march together as we sing on the streets songs of freedom.
Don't stay at home.
All right? Don't stay at home.
As a leader, when you've been given a task to rule a community or to lead a country, your main mandate is to protect lives. Without lives, you cannot lead anybody. So one thing, and I'm saying to the next leader in this country, the reason why people are going to the street are not because we want to go to the street. But number one, we are going to the street because the human lives are not being touched according to how we expected. If you touch a human lives, you touch a peace. But if you don't touch a human life, you touch trouble.
You know, some people, I don't want this message longer. Just touch on them people who go say, hey, listen, if anybody's saying in a protest, first of all, my message is for educational purposes only. And for educate. What you do with them, left to you. Hey, if you protest, you go reverse the process. Who's out on there so far? No. Una go help Dr. Samura Kamara, the young people of that nation. If you stand up and bring this matter back up, the world no say yes, the people are still not move on yet. Because the APC party, this crooked executive, they're lying, say they don't move on. The people don't move on. If the world not hearing from one of the people say, no, the June 24 elections, state will not get the results we want them. Una the youth, if we are not matched to State House with una petition for ask for the results of the June 24, 2023 elections, the disaggregated data, for let Mara be legitimized in presidency, let explain how he be president. If una the youth of that nation, una not wake this matter up, Mara be finish in 5-year term. So let nobody not lie when I say because if you want to come out and organize yourself for a protest, they fight for electoral justice, and not the poil. Matter of fact, they bring lights to them and they shine them up. The international news agency then go take up on the matter and say, oh, the other issue are still there at hand. When I go help Dr. Suma Kamara in the fight, because again, Dr. Suma Kamara, if he decide for lead the protest up to her, but it's his choice. But when you look across Africa, and enough for B, that shouldn't be as an example, because even Nigeria, Tinubu when a president elected today, they tell what they really want for pull Jonathan. The good luck Jonathan, when they want pull on the power. Tinubu, then protest. Tinubu was in front of the protest. Police don't fire one tear gas left, they don't fire. Because what Tinubu was a governor of a state. They no say there is repercussions. You go fire Tinubu, you kill her. You know that trouble they don't cause for that country, for the rest of that country in lifetime. So, not to excuse for say, you don't want to see, other leader then go stand up or flag bearer. You go say, well, Tinubu was not a flag bearer at the time. But no, if they contest the election, instead of one for be president in Nigeria, it's stand up. So, when I forget, don't mix the matters. If the people of Sierra Leone take up the fight for themselves, the youth them come together, they go present some petition in the State House. The world see that crowd of young people, the Gen Zs, coming together, like when the young people in Kenya come together and stand up and say, we are going to get to State House. We the rich day. We shall arrive. The young man, they like for say when they talk, like now me, they don't listen to all these years. But no, not to me they listen to. But these are young people when they pay attention. In Sierra Leone today, how many young people sabi the Constitution? How many young people sabi recite the Constitution? How many Sierra Leoneans go say, I get one part of the Constitution where I sabi? That is where the power begins. It goes back, our people perish for the lack of knowledge, for the lack of information. Now, make people perish. It in the book of Hosea. It did it. For the lack of knowledge, the lack of wisdom, our people perish. Until we educate ourselves, Sierra Leoneans will continue to perish. So you wait up on drugs. You think of we're going to take drugs. Think of this. What are you going to do for make sure say the problems where you get? First of all, the problem will make you think. Anything will make you think for let you go take drugs. What you go do for stand up for let the government fix that problem day. As a youth, when I come together, Gen Zs, when I put yourself together, when I organize, when I call someone, when I call yourself, say July 2nd, July 10th, July August 15, everybody long meet up with a match for go to State House, for go left with petition, for go ask, or with a match for go to ECSL headquarters. Not to Babadi Camara for doing for una. Not to Mr. Maddie Williams someone for doing for una. From where then do where then go disappear there. From this day to the day. I know say Babadi don't come out, don't talk one or two them. But that's the end of it. The opposition, when I see Abdul Kakbo, we need to discuss them. When Dr. Sumak Mara tell we, where are we with the ongoing political transition, the fight will continue. But until for now, we don't know what you don't know. And I don't know what I don't know, and I can talk what I don't know. And I can lie by you. What you know is there is an ongoing political transition. What we don't know, now waiting to stop them. And we want for no, waiting to stop Marabio, not for hand over power to Dr. Sumar Kamara. I rest my case. Bye-bye, everybody.